the last scene is where
he kills
Adrian, right?
Yeah.
And then Vigilante witnesses it.
Yeah.
And this is like, Oliver's like, I actually do love killing.
Yeah.
And he takes the Sportsmaster mask that he's been wearing, and he just goes off into the sunset.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning.
And then we have the Savage, the Evil Barry and Evil Oliver versus the Legendary Flowerverse next year.
That'd be sick. So next season, first 8 episodes, and that are the two of them being villains, and then the 9th episode is the crossover.
Yeah, I know this is getting like all over the place, sort of, but like, what if... Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ with my brother Jeremy.
What's good?
And this is Beer and Bears.
Kind of cool.
Bringing you our Justice Clubhouse Podcast number 15. This episode was of Arrow, titled Underneath. You guys can find the speech right here. Roll the clip. The EMP agent set off in the Arrow Cave, sets everything down, including the neural implant that allows Felicity to walk. Chase is nowhere in sight, and Oliver does a quick check. Oliver's attempts to break out prove futile, as Cisco built a bunker to withstand a nuke within it. Felicity tells Oliver that Cisco left blueprints laying around somewhere. Using the blueprints, Oliver climbs up the elevator shaft, but trips another explosive. He falls all the way down and is impaled on a metal bar. Lance and Renee try to keep the peace at the mayor's office if the agent was exposed. Renee then calls Curtis, who tells him that something is wrong as he cannot access the Arrow Cave. While Diggle argues with Lila about her change due to Argus, they are visited by the two, who tell them the situation at the Arrow Cave. Back at the Arrow Cave, Felicity scolds Oliver for not listening to her and proceeds to tend to his wounds. She calls him a hypocrite for not trusting her when she joined Helix. Oliver and Felicity work on a way to restore the electricity to the Arrow Cave. Curtis, Renee, Diana, Diggle, and Lila work together to save the two. Curtis tells them that they only have 6 hours before it becomes too hard for them to breathe. Diana and Diggle guide Curtis and Renee down the elevator shaft. Diana talks to Diggle about his marital problems, tells him about her partner Vinny. She then tells him that he should understand Lila, who then walks in. Renee tries to open the top of the elevator hatch, but Curtis tells him that there is a methane leak. The hatch explodes, injuring Curtis. While Diggle is tending to his wounds, Diana tells him that they should use hydrochloric acid to burn through the rest of the hatch. While they wait, Lila comes back with an Argus-grade T-sphere, disappointing both Curtis and Diggle. Lila takes Diggle to the side and makes him promise to back Oliver no matter what after handing everything she's done with Argus. Curtis interrupts them and tells him that he knows how to get to the two faster. Felicity instructs Oliver on how to set up the makeshift generator. They then argue about her involvement with Helix again. He tells her that he doesn't want her to be like him. The makeshift generator explodes and damages the gas line. She tells him that they only have 20 minutes of oxygen left. He tells her that there's a tunnel underneath the bunker. She tells him her idea of shooting explosive air out of flammable gas to create an opening. Oliver is able to open the door to the tunnel with a 2-story drop. Oliver and Felicity make it down the tunnel, but Oliver collapses. She tries to keep him awake and he apologizes for not supporting her. He tells her that Adrian made him realize that he is a killer, that his whole life was a lie. He tells her that he cannot trust himself and then passes out again. Curtis tells Lila that although he is mad at her for taking his tech, it can help them. Oliver comes to Felicity's relief, and they talk about what he said. She tells him that he has seen horrors people don't know exist and is a good person at heart. Team Arrow sends a T-sphere to create an opening to where the two are. They tell Oliver and Felicity that the generators have failsafe and that they're essentially sitting under a bomb. Should the generators turn back on, they will ignite the methane and kill them. They give them 2 minutes but assure them that they have a plan to get them out. Oliver carries Felicity to safety but collapses again. Curtis uses the T-sphere, which he uses to resuscitate Oliver. Diana and Renee watch as Diggle makes his way down the tunnel. He finds the two and they all work together to escape before the failsafes go off. With the limited amount of rope and time running out, Oliver is forced to jump to Diggle with Felicity on his back. Diggle instructs Curtis to cut the air vent. After a brief scare in which Felicity nearly falls, Diggle is able to get a hold of both of them while Diana and Renee pull them up. The team head to Argus and Diggle thanks Lila for saving them. He apologizes for not trusting her and tells her that they will work through things. Lila tells him that Oliver has had a successful surgery and wants to see Felicity. He tells him that she understands why he is the way he is and reminds him that he is a good person. In a flashback, Oliver and Felicity try to keep the city clean after Dark's defeat. Curtis walks in and shows them info on a criminal Oliver is after. Curtis calls her out for being mad at Oliver for keeping William from her. He tells her to understand him more and to not be too hard on him. Even after their breakup, the feelings between the two are clearly still there. After getting drunk, they become intimate. Felicity tells him not to say anything to Team Arrow as she doesn't want to complicate things. She tells him that as long as he doesn't trust her, they can't be together. In the present, Adrian finds William and presumably kidnaps him after telling him that he knows his father. Will the team take out Adrian, aka Prometheus? Or will Oliver have Deathstroke, Vigilante, Malcolm Merlin, or even Ragman help him out? Will Thea turn up? Or Evelyn? Who will die before the end of the season? Will Nyssa defeat her sister Talia? We'll find out on the next episode of Arrow.
I'm gonna switch it up this time. It's Chinese and chin-ups.
Ooh, that's out of context. That just sounds so racist.
It's okay, we're Asian.
Hey, you guys, yeah, get out of jail free card for racism. But
we're not racist.
I say Cisco built a impenetrable death trap.
Ah, yeah.
So the main story was Adrian set off an EMP, which rendered everything that's in the Arrow Cave useless.
Yeah.
No power, generators are off, and with that being said, something else wasn't working.
I can't feel my legs.
Yes, Felicity's neural implant that Curtis had made for her don't work because of the EMP, and it was very saddening that Oliver's been a vigilante for this long and doesn't even know what an EMP is.
It's like an explosion, but nothing happened.
Did he seriously?
Just our power went out.
He seriously doesn't know what an EMP is. Like,
I think it's just like one of those moments that's just shock.
Oh.
Like first instinct is like not to think of an EMP.
But it's an EMP is like, oh, okay, we'll give him a benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, that's just his cuz story moment.
That was a huge cuz story moment.
Yeah.
And Adrian's nowhere to be found, so he obviously got out of there, or he rigged it so that he could remotely detonate everything.
Yeah.
And basically that part of the story is them trying to escape, the two of them, and she can't walk, and Oliver does everything the opposite of what she says, even though what she said wasn't always 100% correct. They're just going back and forth, so there's like a lot of arguing between the two.
Me.
That's
trust me.
That's the main focus. Exactly what
you don't trust me, and I don't trust me. That's how it went.
Oliver gets wounded because he didn't listen to her. He fell down like maybe 20 feet and was impaled on a bar and began to sort of succumb to blood loss. And because Cisco built that arrow cave so well that it could withstand a nuke within it, they can't escape it. They can't destroy it really from within. They have to be on the outside to get in.
Yeah.
So it's like the opposite. It doesn't. You could get inside, but it's hard to get out.
Yeah.
I don't know what purpose that would
I
serve,
don't get
but
it. Yeah.
I guess it's in a sort of way. It's like if a war was going on under there, at least we wouldn't be able to get to the surface.
Yeah.
So, or if they it was built for metas, I guess, so that they can't go.
The way I think it was intended is that it's totally impenetrable, right?
Yeah.
But Cisco had blueprints so that there's extra escape routes. That's why they went through the vents and that little
tunnel,
the steam tunnel. Yeah.
Their story is a little bit back and forth, and they're arguing and everything like that. And Oliver's like sort of dying, and Felicity's just literally being a drag.
Yeah. You don't trust me, I don't trust me.
And the rest of Team Arrow pick up on what's going on because Curtis was like, this is not working, and I heard an explosion, so I'm going to go tell everybody. So he groups up Renee, Dinah, Diggle, and Lila, who are dealing with their marital issues. And they try to figure out a way to get into the arrow cave. But it's complicated because going back, Oliver was trying to listen to Felicity, but instead of prolonging their oxygen that they had down there, they shot it down from like hours to minutes because Felicity tried to put the generator back on.
They used Oliver's motorcycle to power the generator, and it worked, but it overpowered, and shrapnel hit this gas pipeline.
And methane. I'm licking methane.
I feel like that was an airway or air.
It was methane,
air funnel, but it had methane in it. Prometheus, like he
replaced it.
No, he just laced the entire place with methane.
So it's like he just booby trapped the. He's like, I can't get in there, but I can mess you guys up.
Yeah. He's like outside. You just see like the pipes just pouring methane down.
It's also funny. She's like, how much tape do we have? He's like, yeah, that was it. It's like. And then the rest of the team trying to figure out how to get down there. You know, the first couple tries don't work because the methane's leaking. Renee tried to use the fire.
Methane, right? It's gas.
It's just leaky gas. Yeah,
it's gas. Okay, sorry.
And Renee was like trying to like weld his way into the hatch or whatever, and then he hurt Curtis.
That too was laced with methane.
Yeah, and
everything.
Dinah had a good idea of pouring hydrochloric acid, I think, on the hatch so that they could like get closer. And Lila, she's kind of like into her sort of. I like Dinah because she was like you said, she's there for everybody. Like she's like the voice of reason,
and she's new to the group.
Yeah, it's weird because I don't want to like what's that? I don't want to disrespect Laurel's character, but like she's what Laurel was during the first seasons.
Yeah,
and she sort of lost that aspect of her. Like she was more of a complainer before she died. And that sucks because she acts more like Black Canary than Laurel ever did.
Damn.
As you know.
Shots.
But we still love Katie Cassidy, and we can't wait until she comes back as Black Siren. So that'll, be some really cool rivalry. But like Dinah.
Girls go bad.
in the short amount of time she's been here, she's already been able to like mend relationships.
Yeah, she fits really well.
Yeah,
really well.
And she was like saying to Diggle, like, chill out. Your wife is doing this for a reason. Like the reason you think it's shady for her to be doing this with Argus, but she's doing this to protect you and us.
Yeah, and stuff like that too, where it's just one-on-one, her with another character.
Yeah,
she still is able to understand that character and lead them to the right path.
It's not even forced. That's what I like.
Yeah,
she's not. She doesn't know. Like, no offense, but like Iris, we love her, but like sometimes she doesn't need to be where they put her on the TV shows. It's just like, you know, so, like Felicity, she's that same way too. Like they put her in, they're like those types of characters. Whereas Dinah, she's more like in tune with what dynamic character. Yeah, she's in tune with everyone. Like, because she's out in the field and she also understands what it's like to be around people. So it's like she's got the best of both worlds, I guess. And after she told Diggle that Lila returns with a T-sphere that Argus created, and him and
he said
Curtis were like, what the
Diggle figured out that she stole it and then they enhanced it.
That's messed up. Like, I get it. I get,
because they want the best of the best technology, and knowing that Curtis is a smart dude, they probably went into what's that called? Palmer Tech, too, just like how Oliver did. Yeah, they are sketchy as people. That's for the right reason.
For now,
so we hope.
So because we don't know, that could be the downfall of Argus again.
True,
because it's sort of going back into the Amanda Waller situation again, and Lila doesn't really. But you know, she actually like establishes her alliance to them, because she handed everything over that she's done with Argus to Diggle, like all the files and everything, and she told him like she's like, no matter what, I want you to, like, even if it's like illegal or anything like that Oliver does, and it's morally like compromising, back your friend up. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, I thought that was gonna go the opposite way. I'm like, I'm gonna have to fight you because I'm on like a government level. Yeah, and you're a vigilante, so it's like a, what do you call that? Like, she's kind of playing both like sides, and you know that's tough. That's tough. And for her to say that, you know that she's on her husband's side. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. And basically, Curtis is able to like use that T-sphere to get to Felicity and Oliver. Yeah, and
that thing is OP.
Yes, that's exactly how there should be. Like, they're multi-device or multi-purpose devices.
And sorry, going back to the episode before, when he used them during the breakout of Cade and James, they don't, what do you call it? They don't like explode. Like, they do explode, but they're still in one piece. They're still intact. Yeah, like he's built that
nanotech based, I think. Yeah, so like they come back together.
The other prototypes were just like, they just destroyed every time he used them. But now it's.
Do you remember when he first? Yeah, like you said, but like, remember what their purpose was before? It was just to communicate, and they couldn't communicate without exploding.
It's so awesome.
And so Curtis is like advanced as a character. Yeah, for sure. They get to them and they tell him the whole situation, that the fail safes and the generators are going to go off, and if they do that, the whole place is going to explode because of the methane. And they're down there. They're sitting under a bomb, basically.
Methane is death to everything.
Yeah. But they're able to get through the hatch, and I think it's just Diggle. While Renee and Dinah were just like watching him, they just watched him make his way down the tunnel to Oliver and Felicity, who Oliver like passed out like 6 times before they got there because of blood loss and everything, and he still climbed up the damn ladder.
That's also where the T-sphere also helped. Yeah, there's another thing that they added. They
resuscitation device. This is clear. Crazy. She just stabbed him with it, and he's like, "Oh, I'm awake."
I think it's an adrenaline shot,
like an EpiPen sort of thing,
something like that.
I thought he said it packed voltage in it.
20 cc's. Maybe they injected him with pure.
So it's like 20 cc's is like, it's like
pure energy. Yeah.
What do you call it? It's like a defibrillator.
Oh, but she just
stabbed him.
Okay.
Yeah,
makes sense.
And he's like, I'm awake. Hello, let's go. And that's crazy. Like, I thought it was pretty impressive that Oliver was able to hold Felicity up. Yeah, because he was bleeding. But it was even more impressive to
Diggle.
Yeah, that he held him up with one arm while holding the ladder with the other, and then Diggle,
and also holding onto the rope.
Yeah,
that pulled them up.
And Dinah and Renee were just like, they're just up there. This is the way I would have done that scene. Just speaking from the dynamic of the team, I would have had Dinah use her canary cry.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if she's one of the strongest, and we've already seen like someone like Silver Banshee and Supergirl, she can hover using it. Remember?
Yeah, so
and
maybe
Dinah's
she gets to learn.
Dinah's, what do you call it, range is much stronger than hers.
Yeah, maybe she'll learn that in this soon.
Because she would have been able to, what do you call that? Propel them upwards.
Yeah.
One at a time.
That'd have been sick.
But that's the thing. I don't know if she could carry like Oliver and Diggle. It's maybe Felicity, but
yeah.
And then Diggle could have just carried Oliver. But
I know, but Felicity is a lot more weight because she's dead weight, technically, because of her legs. But yeah, go ahead.
No, yeah. What do you call it? That's pretty much how it ends.
Yeah.
Everyone's safe. The flashbacks, they're really not even like something. I don't even know why they're trying to go back to flashbacks. But they had a flashback of like
in
what
between
happened. It was
season 4 and 5.
Yeah, after Dark's defeat, and just pretty much showing like the awkwardness between Oliver and Felicity and how their relationship just kept crumbling.
Yeah.
How she doesn't trust him and I don't trust me. And
Chinese and chin-ups, like I said earlier.
Yeah, he's just like, I love you. It's just like, I love you too, but I don't. You don't trust me. And then Curtis was like basically calling them idiots during that flashback. But yeah, getting back to the current, Oliver gets surgery and
they're at, I was about to say they're staking out at Argus, but yeah, that's their new
chillin'. Yeah.
Chill place
now.
for now.
And they just had like an emotional scene that just it didn't really amount to anything. They're not together or anything like that. Hopefully that was like cemented that they're not going to be back together. Then we happens
in a new town.
Yeah. Then we have the end scene with
William.
Yes, who's aged quite a bit.
Matthew. What the hell are you talking about?
That's what you're called before you moved here with your mother.
How do you know that?
Because you know your father.
Yeah?
Come with me, I have candy.
Okay.
And they're like the wind. They were gone. And Adrian is definitely going to do something real bad to Oliver's son.
Yeah.
I love how it just shows up like at the end. Is just the most terrifying thing. Because you know that they're going to get out of that. It was just like he's just
buying time so that he could find out where his son is.
Yeah.
That's all that was. Because he most likely knew that Oliver's going to get out. Even if it was like the slightest, like close to death situation, he knew that Oliver would get out. It's just,
you know,
I'm going to buy time because I'm crazy. So I need to find your son too. So
we're campaigning for roles on the DCTV because I just
Hawk and Dove.
Yes. Yes. What would a dove sound like?
I'm a hawk.
I would just want to join the DCTV because they have boss ass military jackets.
That'd be super annoying. Just like every time we do our call,
Mine's just like,
you're just very yours is very tranquil, like exactly. You're like, could you just shut up?
I would just join that thing for the cool military jackets because Barry as Savitar had a cool ass military jacket. Diggle had a cool, well, he always wears like cool ass, what do you call
jackets and
military
stuff,
jackets,
bombers and stuff. Yeah.
Adrian had a really cool one.
Yeah.
Oliver wears cool ones. Like they just like, I just want them to join the DCTV universe to wear a military jacket.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be like the
keep it. I'll be like, this is my payment for the season. I don't care.
That's funny. Yeah, you'd be the one to fit in, and I'd be the dude with the hoodie. Oh, I didn't get the
memo.
The memo.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone want to lend me No. Okay.
I could put it over my. No, I can't put it over my hoodie. But yeah, getting back to the episode, that's pretty much what happened, right?
Yeah.
Any Easter eggs? I can never find any Easter eggs. They don't put anything, in there. All I heard was like Renee watches The Bachelor.
Yeah, some episodes now. The yacht was also mentioned again.
Okay.
In that flashback. Yeah, it had a name, Werner something. It sounded
Elizabeth Warner.
No, it said Werner. Werner.
Yeah, isn't that Elizabeth Warner?
No, that was the first name. Is Werner. Something Russian or something.
It was in the flashback.
Yeah. Where talked about the yacht.
I'm pretty sure that's a nod to William's fake name, Matthew something.
Okay.
I didn't get anything else.
Curtis said he named his T-spheres Kato and Bato. Right?
Bato.
Yeah, Kato and Bato. And
that's funny.
Lila called Curtis and Renee Kato and Bato.
That's funny.
I didn't get that scene, but it's just,
I didn't even pick that up. That's funny.
Yeah.
What else?
I think that's
pretty much
that's
it.
pretty much it.
Previews. Oliver suited up again. Was that Green Arrow?
Yeah. Honor thy fathers.
It's that. That will be an Easter egg, I guess. That's for the next one. But there was an episode in the first or second season that was called Honor Thy Father.
So just
this
singular.
Is
This one's plural.
So it's a nod to that one. And it's obviously has to do with the legacy either Oliver or Adrian are going to leave. So next week, we already said the name. Oliver returns to the mayor's office and faces his most pressing issue yet, which is the forced release of dozens of violent criminals that were prosecuted by Adrian. So that's gonna suck because they're gonna be back out. And meanwhile, a crate is delivered to him at the office containing a mysterious corpse encased in the concrete. Oh,
yeah, crap. I saw that in the preview. Yeah. It was already skeletal. Like the body was already disintegrated.
But what if he did that to Samantha?
Oh, he's sick.
I guess we're already theorizing.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's.
Did it look like a little boy?
No, it's like a full body. Actually, someone that's around.
The boy is like the size of his mom now, so a full body as in was it like a dude?
Would a body decay like that fast?
What if he made it decay that fast? What if he just poured acid on it?
A psycho.
Or maybe he's digging up people from Oliver's past and
maybe.
What if that's Laurel's body?
Oh, that's messed up.
What if it's Laurel's body?
Yeah, that's messed up.
I don't know. He's gonna send Lance on edge.
Yeah. Oh, and it's also, what do you call it? You said that it's gonna release, or he's gonna release prisoners?
Yeah.
What if, what's her name is one of them? Black Siren. Because isn't she slated to come back?
Yeah, but she's not a criminal that Adrian put away.
Okay.
Adrian put away Elizabeth Warner, Cupid.
Those three?
Chanaway.
Yeah. So you're saying people like that, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Samson, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, okay.
Stardust.
Okay.
So he's going to be... So all these people that they basically locked up this season, they're going to be out. So that's going to suck. It's going to cause mayhem. It's exactly what... He rounded them all up so that they could be together. And they're gonna...
I feel like Black Siren's still going to be there.
Yeah.
Even though she's not part of that. Yeah. What do you call it?
So we're going to... Hopefully we see the return of Thea, Ragman, and Evelyn. Because Oliver and the team won't be able to handle this by themselves. There's going to be a lot. I mean, the only superpowered person on the team right now is Dinah, and that's just not enough to take on all these people. So the thought of who Vigilante is, but they said they're going to save that for the next season. But we're going to reiterate what we said the podcast before, that it is going to be Adrian's brother Dorian Chase, who is Vigilante in the comics.
Very similar, what's that called? Motives?
Yes.
Where they do seek justice, but it's their own way, and their status is somewhat neutral. They just care about putting the right people away and serving their own justice.
So it's basically what we said that night when they fought each other. Yeah. It's just like they're just polar opposites.
But they have similar, what do you call it? Fighting styles. Yeah. Yeah, maybe they just...
Prometheus is just they
had a falling out because maybe Vigilante saw him as a psycho, which he obviously is.
So it's let's just say this, theoretically speaking, or hypothetically.
Yeah.
Maybe they were both under the mentorship of Talia, and they were both... Their intent was to seek revenge for the death of their father, but Vigilante tried to be better than Green Arrow, whereas Prometheus decided to destroy him.
Yeah.
Or destroy his life.
Yeah.
It's a really cool story. They'll add to a mystery. And then if Adrian dies this season, then maybe Vigilante will become a problem for them.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's a problem to himself because he doesn't know whether he should avenge his brother or continue doing that. Because what he's doing is not wrong. He's just getting rid of the corruption.
True. And you know what would be even cooler is if Prometheus died and they had the story of Vigilante.
Yeah.
It'd be sick if... You said this before, that the actor Joshua... Segara.
Yeah.
Is also Dorian. The actor is...
Because he's fantastic. Yeah. He's really good.
Just maybe add a beard for this dude. Yeah. And flip the hair the other way.
Because the physicality is exactly the same.
Yeah. The fight styles.
It's just with different weapons.
And they were...
Even
going off this theory, they're brothers, so...
Yeah. So it could happen.
Give more of a reason for him to stay on the show.
Yeah.
Be sick.
And we honestly don't know who's going to die at the end of the season. Someone's going to die.
You think so?
Yeah. Hopefully it's not Thea, because that would piss me off. Hopefully it's Felicity. We don't hate the character, but she just
I don't know. I
feel like they could push a lot of stories and then have your Sportsmaster thing play out.
Did they already have Well, they had Laurel die last season. And did they have someone die the season before? Oh, Sarah.
And
but she came back.
Roy left.
You think they're gonna do that? Have another one die, or don't you just think
yes,
Prometheus would die?
Yes. Look. Okay, so we had a flash talk.
Are you talking about like how it would progress next season?
Exactly.
Oh, and that would be sick. So that Vigilante could be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be in the storyline of trying to stop Oliver.
Yeah. Maybe that's like because the whole season was like Oliver's a killer.
Yeah.
So what if he embraces that killer in him and starts doing like, and then Vigilante he realizes that what he did was wrong.
What if the last scene is where he kills Adrian, right?
Yeah.
And then Vigilante witnesses it.
Yeah.
And this is like Oliver's like, I actually do love killing.
Yeah.
And he takes the Sportsmaster mask that he's been wearing, and he just goes off into the sunset.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning.
And then we have the evil Barry and evil Oliver versus the legendary Flowerverse next year.
That'd be sick. So next season, first 8 episodes, and that are the two of them being villains, and then the 9th episode is the crossover.
Yeah, I know this is getting all over the place, sort of, but like, what if that decision, that Oliver, like, if he does go rogue, and then Barry, like, whatever happens at the end of the season is also what influenced what happened in Legend.
Oh, where everything's just like effed up? Maybe,
And then like, it's because Barry and Oliver are like, not only because, Marie probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Because freaking not thinking beautiful face decided to tag along, and then it just messed everything up. So what if it's like that? Like, you just see Savitar, or you said, like I said, I really want to see
Savitar backpacking Oliver.
Yeah, he's like
and Lord Mesa, please, if you listen to this podcast, do something like that,
and please create our avatars on our channel. We would greatly appreciate it.
We're broke though.
But yeah, that would be sick. Team Arrow, Team Flash, Team Legends, and Team Supergirl all teaming up to take down Barry, Oliver, and the crime syndicate sort of team. Like, they lead all the bad guys. Like, imagine them, like Killer Frost, Black Siren, all of them, like, just all in one team. It's like the dark versions of themselves.
That'd be sick.
And then, like, they have to save, like, the real Barry to like, get him back so that he can stop it all. So that's what we kind of, like, went off on a tangent there. But getting back to this show, that would be really cool for them to flip the switch. But we don't want to see Diggle die. We don't want to see anybody in the core team. But we're supposed to... Wild Dog and Dinah are going to be there next season for sure. But that also means somebody's going to have to die as a series regular, because that's 2 series regulars getting promoted. So that means somebody's going to have to be... Either they die or they leave.
In terms of, like, budgeting issues,
Yes. So somebody got to leave. Got to go. Somebody got to go.
I mean, Thea's already...
Yeah, she's kind of not been there. So.
She hasn't.
Might as well take a vacation forever.
Or just, like, pop in. Like,
yeah.
Be demoted to, like, what is that called?
Like a guest star.
Yeah.
Don't you dare kill off Lance either. We'll freaking be pissed at you. That guy's the one constant in the show that's like...
Yeah.
He actually built his life back together, and we don't want it to, like, be done just because you want to get rid of characters.
You're not leaving Haas.
You should just drop Felicity this episode, like, when she's like, you need to drop me.
Imagine if it just, like, so abrupt like that. Like, because everyone was expecting him to save her.
Yeah.
Just what if, like, going off your thing, your thought.
She's like, oh no, Butterfingers.
Yeah. Dude, that would surprise everyone.
Yeah.
In a good and bad way, but that would add so much controversy and probably build onto the show.
I feel like her days might be numbered, not only because Curtis is there and Dinah actually knows how to use a computer, but her time with Helix is now sort of, what do you call that? Done. Yeah,
that was very short-lived. Oh, maybe
we'll see.
But they always have a way of,
what if that's it? What if Felicity dies? And what if Oliver goes rogue? What if he goes after Helix and starts killing people off of there? And then that's why Vigilante's like, I thought I was right, but this is not right. Because Oliver just like, you just see like, another person from the underground hacker group Helix has been found dead. And like, they had like bullet wounds and stuff. And a hockey puck maybe embedded in their head. Going even more, what do you call it? Off your theory? Yeah. What if that Caden James is Vigilante, like I was saying last episode, and
the fact that Oliver is going after Helix is like it's another war between the two of them.
That could be very well like why he's been missing.
Yeah.
But I don't get why he would get caught unless he did that on purpose.
Yes, it's Oliver's plan.
Like, what if he was tried to like kind of help his brother? Like he got caught.
Part of his plan.
He got caught and he's like, this is like the info, and then that tracker that they give Felicity was actually something so that Prometheus could
track them.
Well, maybe he already tracked them, but what if it was just so that he could gain access to the computers inside?
Maybe.
And then set off all the stuff that he put it.
Yeah, because the Alina girl seemed to be like
timid.
Yeah, she was like, it seemed like she was threatened to say all that stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's something bigger there.
Yeah. But we'll see. This is a pretty good season though. Like so far, and I can't wait to see how they resolve it.
Yes.
And do you have any other theories moving forward?
No, I just want to see Barry and Oliver as villains.
That'd be awesome. That would be so cool.
That's it.
Final thoughts? This episode was fantastic.
Very good. Yeah. Just hope Felicity could do something.
One heroic act before she goes out.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Please, inevitably goes out. Inevitably.
Inevitability.
You guys had an opportunity, but you didn't take it. So next one, hopefully. We also mentioned Deathstroke's coming back, right? And Malcolm Merlin and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully, like all of them, I really want to see everybody that has, touched Team Arrow this, that sounds weird, that has graced Team Arrow with their presence this season come back to join them in the final bout. Now, what do you rate this episode? I rate this 10 Tropic Thunder. I can't feel my legs out of 10.
Dang. I can't think of anything. I don't know what I give this 10 I trust me nots out of 10.
Nice. That was even better than mine.
No, it's not.
Hashtags. Hashtag underneath.
Trust.
Lamp.
What a way with words.
A little out there.
So, hashtag underneath.
Trust.
Lamp.
All right. So, what'd you think about the episode, Bears?
April 25th, 2014, 2014.
Nice. You've been saying that for the last couple of weeks. Now, favorite episode of this week?
Oh, episode that I don't even need to think, y'all. Episode of the week. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, that was the top one. So, with that being said, you guys go leave a comment down below what you thought about the episode and your theories of what's to come. And if you liked, if you enjoyed, go leave a like down below.
Very much so.
Come over to my channel where we figure out exactly how to make your own Philosopher's Stone. We don't actually know how, but we do have Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos, so that's kind of cool, right? It's something. It's a good. Just come check me out, please.
Be sure to check out our Creators Co. as well as social links down below. Thank you guys again for watching this 15th episode.
Yes.
15th, right? Of the Justice Clubhouse Podcast.
3 more weeks.
3 more weeks.
9 more episodes.
9 more episodes. Something special is happening.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys
in the next one.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
April 25th, 2014, 2014.